I think it's called tagliatelle pasta with some vegetables, some breaded fish, and it's all covered in béarnaise sauce. I love béarnaise sauce. It's cheap and it's good. Well, relatively cheap anyway. I love pasta. Pasta with sauce is just hard to beat. Up until very recently, just a couple of days ago, I was on a vegetable and sauce diet. Not for any real reason, but I figured I might as well, because I don't do any exercise or anything, so, you know, if I'm going to be eating cheap, I might as well just eat cheap vegetables. But now, well, I've done some training for work. I could still fuck it up, I suppose, but I should be getting a job, which means my budget is going to be increased, and I'll be doing some exercise, because I have to walk a lot at the job. Like, we're talking, so when I first get there, I'm sorry, I'll eat in a second. Oh, fuck it, we have lots of time. When I get to work, I have to do a security check around the whole building, and it's a massive hotel and swimming park in one. So that's a half an hour walk where I have to go about 2.7 miles walking around, checking everything. And it has to be done in half an hour, so you have to do it fast. And write down everything I'm doing on the way, and so this is going to make a lot of people cringe. It is just a piece of Brussels sprouts on its own. I know a lot of people hate Brussels sprouts. Yum, that was a piece of fish. Of course, I also have a drink. I've got some fruit tea. This particular one is just various fruit berries. Forest berries, rather. Fruit berries doesn't make much sense. Tea is really nice, and it's essentially just water, so it's not like it's bad for you. Well, I mean, relative to like Coke and whatever, I'm sure everything's bad for you too much, but fuck it. It's also dirt cheap. It's like the cheapest form of drink you can get. Other than plain water, but that's not enough for me. Unless I'm really thirsty. This is really good. I feel like I'm eating like a king after eating just vegetables for so long. But this is still a cheap meal. You can probably make this for about $2 or so. Maybe $2 like, and $2.20, $2.25. I don't know what the conversion rate is for that now. The conversion rate goes up and down. cheese on the fork. I just want to eat my goddamn food. But it's trying to run away from me. I feel like I'm pretty good at being poor. I don't think everybody is as good at being poor as other people, so like not everyone is as good as everyone. I think a lot of people have habits that they find difficult to break. Whether that be smoking or drinking alcohol, which can be expensive. Or just other habits. Personally, I play games, so that's my demon. It's difficult not to spend money on games. And it's not like I don't. I do have some money spare, but it comes at the cost of eating super cheap, even though I could technically afford a little bit better. I can't let go of my entertainment. So on occasion I'll pick up an indie game here and there. Well, I consider it here and there anyway. Most people would probably think it's pretty regular purchase. But yeah, being poor isn't that bad in everyday life. Everyday life is quite nice. What's annoying is if you're ambitious, you can't do anything. You can't buy equipment that you need or do the things you want to do. I've got dreams I've got to chase. The job that I'm now doing, or doing training for anyway, should pay me an average of about $21.5 an hour, which is pretty good. Now, I think a lot of people heard that and thought, wow, that's a lot. It's okay. Here. It's honestly barely worth it, considering the hours are about as shit as they get. It's between 10 p.m. and 7 a.m. night shift. And it is very physically demanding. It is also a job where you have to remember a fuck ton. Like, there is so much to remember. And last but not least, you're the only person in the whole hotel and swimming park during those hours. Well, actually, no. The first and the last hour, usually people have started to go and started to come, but otherwise, you're in charge of about 500 people. The fire safety of all of them, and making sure no one goes, and sneaks into the pool at night. They can drown themselves that way. Making sure all doors are locked so that no one breaks in. Cleaning. Minor maintenance. Handling the money for other employees when they get tips. Which, by the way, is new to me. Didn't know tips were a thing in Norway, but I guess in the hotel business where you get people from other countries where they tip, that makes sense. very chaotic. To give a point of reference, I've worked as a sound technician, a factory worker, and a network manager for a YouTube network. All of those jobs have had equal or more hours. But the hours aren't as hard. And you're not alone while you do them. Do the jobs, that is. I should also mention that the job only gives 2 days, or rather 2 nights worth of training for the night time. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. There is so much to remember. I have several pages worth of A4 pieces of paper full of notes, as well as other A4 pieces of paper full of, pre-existing notes from them. I still have a lot more to learn and remember. Making that sound when I'm drinking on camera. I don't know why. It's like, to just tell you I am totally drinking. I don't really do that, but whatever. I hope you enjoyed. And I hope that my phone didn't run out of space.